The king who burned alive wrapped in brandy, after lusting for his own daughter in the dying winter of 1387, the court of Navarre fell silent. Charles, too, known across Europe as Charles the Bad, lay bedridden, his body bloated, skin pale, and breath shallow, and so the doctors turned to a final, desperate treatment, wrapping the king in linen soaked in brandy, a bizarre, pseudo-medical practice thought to draw out fever and purify the blood. Disease had finally caught up to the tyrant king, and his physicians scrambled for a cure. But this was no ordinary king. This was a man rumored to have assassinated his own brothers, poisoned ambassadors, and even lusted after his daughter. His skin, pale as wax, trembled under the torchlight. Slowly, the servants wrapped him from toe to neck, the cloth sticking wet against his flesh. His body, corrupted by years of indulgence, was failing. Candles flickered in the cold chamber. One final strip of cloth remained. The ritual began at night. Servants brought in pails of brandy, barrels cracked open, linen strips soaked in the stinging alcohol. Charles was stripped naked. The room reeked of liquor, and then disaster. That no man so cruel could die a gentle death. They whispered, the devil came to collect his due, and he brought fire. A young maid, following a foolish tradition, reached for a candle to singe the end of the last linen. She touched flame to cloth, just for a second. But brandy burns fast. The alcohol ignited like dry oil. Charles screamed a high, animal howl of pure agony. The wet cloth became a second skin of fire. His attendants panicked, dropping water basins, trying to smother the blaze, but it was far too late. In an instant, the king's entire body erupted in flames. His final moments were not of prayer nor dignity, but of unimaginable pain. His body roasted alive on his own bed, while the court watched in horror. Charles thrashed violently. Skin blistered and peeled. The smell of burnt flesh filled the room. And then the once mighty king was a blackened corpse, fused to the mattress, eyes burnt out, his crown